Hello everyone and welcome to the Captain's Video Weblog. We are Thursday, January the 28th, 2016, and it's a bit past 4:30 a.m. I'm not saying that I slept, though I would have loved to. Um, Now that I think about it, I feel much better, probably because I took a shower about an hour ago, but that's not the matter. Yeah, I would have liked to sleep because I didn't sleep a lot last night. I won't sleep a lot tonight for different reasons. Last night I fucked up. As I said in the video weblog of yesterday, I slept for 6 hours in the middle of the afternoon, which made me wake up in the middle of the night. So yeah, that's a big case of fucking up. I mean, not that I didn't fuck up tonight too, but I fucked up in a different way. Tonight I'm working on this thing that I have to hand out because I don't really hand it out. It's more sending it. It's not really. It's not even more sending it. It's making a PDF file and sending it to my professor by 6 p.m. Which leaves me at this point 13 and a half hours. But that's not a problem. I mean, I have planned on waking up around 7:30, 8 a.m. Just so that apparently we have this presentation this afternoon, and not everything is ready, as judged by the fact that I made a map which was apparently asked as one of the first things to make to appear in the PowerPoint. But that's not a problem. I mean, today I cannot afford to oversleep because, well, we have to do some rehearsals, I guess. I mean, it's I have to make the map of the town center of the city center of the city we're working on, and I have to finish my thing. Even though I would probably be way more advanced, if not completely done with it, if I were sure of what I was going to do. Like there are multiple sources for roads. There's OpenStreetMap, which is really, really complete. There's different types of roads. Basically, every road that exists, it's on the database. Makes for a very heavy database, though, which is not something that is really useful. Even though it's kind of useful because the categories kind of reflect the thing I have to do with to make a network, which is precising the speed. What I'm saying as speed is not the speed limit, because it's not because you're on a road where the limit is at 50 kph that you're gonna drive at that speed. Like if you're in a small city or in a small street of a Mediterranean city, like there's a lot, you're probably not gonna risk that. For that, the commercial speed, I think it's the word in French, but I don't know if it's the same in English. But the speed is I would say around 20 kilometers per hour, so that's not a lot. Obviously, there's also the problem of having to use more than one tool. I don't know what our professor meant by that, because obviously I'm gonna use network analyst to do the zones around the train stations, but I'm not sure if that counts as a tool, or if it's a network analyst as a whole that works as a tool. At any rate, I'm gonna have to use more stuff like some tools for the database, but I'm not sure that it also counts as a tool. I'm gonna have to use a spatial joint, and I'm not sure that it's a tool either. Also, I'm working on Photoshop to make the picture on the front page, on the cover page, but that's, I mean, I will ask in the morning with the people with whom I work. But yeah, I'm rather content of what I'm doing on Photoshop. I've made one map. The big problem is I can't be too exhaustive because it's gotta be 8 pages tops, including the maps. I've already made a huge sacrifice by putting 4 maps on one PDF on one page, which doesn't help with how you can read it. I mean, where is it? Is it there? Nah. I don't know where it is, but it doesn't really look good. Maybe it's yeah, it's 1 megabyte heavy. I mean, at least I didn't have to use Inkscape, because Inkscape is kind of shitty when you have to deal with PDF and all that. I have Illustrator. But yeah. Oh, also the results of the experiments are in. So I was kind of afraid that by cutting like half a second too early, I would make a file that's not the good size. Turns out the video, yesterday's video, is just 1 megabit, megaoctet, I don't know, 1 unit, just one, lighter than, I want to say Tuesday's video. And the difference in the upload time is that at home it took 2.5 hours. Here it took 4.5 minutes. So I've made a little, I dusted off the calculator, and it's a differential of 34 for 1. The upload time at home is 34 times longer than the upload time here, which is not very good. And I think there's a gripe that is enough, a difference that is enough to go kind of file a complaint to my ISP, because here I'm in a residence and everyone might be using the network at the same time. Plus, at the time of the upload, I was using the Wi-Fi to watch a video on YouTube, and I was like, oh wait, I'm doing a bad thing for the conditions of the experiment, because I'm kind of a scientist at heart still, so I know when I'm fucking up with the conditions of an experiment. Except, well, on one side, with everything possibly pumping on the bandwidth, there's 4.5 minutes, and on the other hand, at home, with everything turned off, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah. So, at any rate, yeah, that looks like shit. But at least, I mean, I'm kinda okay with how it looks. It's just that I wish that we weren't, limited to 8 pages and with a PDF file that's with the A4, 210 millimeters by 297 millimeters. So yeah. What else? Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to do a choice because obviously I can't wait like that. I mean, even though I have until 6 in the afternoon, in the evening, to send it, uh, it's it's an issue that could take me way more time, as you know, I don't know how much more pages I'm gonna have to write, because I'm already on the fourth page, and counting the map collection, I'm at 5 pages. So that's 3 pages to explain where the data comes from, how I'm gonna use it, you know, the different stages of cleaning up the database and all that. It's not going to be the same thing as for my study on Japan, obviously. But yeah, I mean, at least I'm doing this. When I'm doing something, even though I'm not convinced of what I'm doing, I'm fairly sure that I put my heart into it. As opposed as the thing in web mapping, which was a group project where I didn't feel like I was really part of the group, so that didn't help with the whole motivation thing. And even though I managed to write, you know, some maybe 6 odd pages, it was 6 odd pages with interline of 1.5 points, so that's not really good. Whereas there, I might even have stuff to cut from the report to satisfy the whole thing that's asked to me from me. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow I will film it from my apartment. It will all depend on just how, you know, the examination this afternoon will have happened. How much, maybe if I can do some work during the time where the other groups are going along. I'm not really sure, but we'll see, really. You know, but yeah, it all depends on, you know, whether I have finished the report and other stuff. So yeah. Oh, also I learned just before going to sleep, just so you know how late I waited until I went to sleep, and even then it took me like half an hour to maybe an hour, turning and tossing and turning, and you know, the whole deal, because I had woken up at 10 p.m. So yeah, it's about the transfer market. Our target, which was apparently, you know, Marseille's had the keys to the deal. The agent was okay to make him come to Marseille. All that. Let's just forget about it. You know, it's because he arrived in Brussels and he said final destination Brussels. So I was like, oh well, shit. I mean, unless he meets with his agent who is Belgian, and who tells him, yeah, go to that club. I mean, you said you wanted to go there. Why are you signing with Genk? And he's like, well, I don't know, man. I have a contract that's already firmed. So, yeah. And still nothing about Tauvin. That's kind of worrying. But hey, we're on the 29th. Yeah, because, I mean, it's nearly 5 a.m., so let's gonna be honest. It's nearly the 29th. So yeah, there's kind of hope, slight hope, even though the coach said that apparently the young player who's been playing second fiddle in the offense is apparently ready to go the whole 90 minutes, because Batshuayi can play against Montpellier this Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna see where it's played. If it's played in Montpellier, I have a reason to stay Monday night here. It would be fun. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.